Hi, I'm Lauren, and
I'm Chad.
yeah, this is our Sprinter van, 170. We've had it for about 3 years. We did this build because we have a family of 5. It was really hard to find something that we wanted to travel with and sleep in with 5 people. We have 3 kids, and there's a lot of rigs out there that are meant for a really cute Instagram couple of 2, but we are a really cute family of 5.
All right. So just like my wife said, one of the main design points of this van was the fact that we're a family of 5. When we first built this van, our youngest was 7, our oldest was 12. Now they're between 10 and 15. And so we needed 5 seats, and we didn't want them all smushed into a single bench seat right behind us on, 6 to 10 hour day drives. And so everyone's got their own, I guess you call them captain's seats, right? The 2 swivel chairs up here for my wife and I, and then 3 individual seats back here for each of our 3 kids. That gives them their own space. They're not elbowing each other, right, in hour 4 of the drive. Yeah, we have some table space in here. This table can go between these 2 seats or even between the 2 driver's chairs with a mount right here.
Right behind the driver's seat is Galley. This is our little kitchen on the road, and there's a lot of things about it that we really like and a lot of things that we took into account when we designed it. All the countertop surfaces, and actually all the surfaces you see, are bamboo ply. I really like the look of it. When you gouge it or scratch it, you can just sand it out. We put a really light finish on it, something to counteract the yellow, because I wasn't really into that really warm. So there's kind of a whitewash to it. And then we face all the cabinets in this material called Rich Light. It's like a paper-based product. It's like a compressed epoxy resin, and it's got a really low VOC scenario. And we're just conscious of that with driving in this tight box and it being in the heat. Anyway, those are things that we really were conscious of when we designed this.
I'm Nate Murphy, author of the Van Conversion Guide, and I just want to let you know that I'm running a free online training which will teach you how to make van life free or profitable. I will show you how to choose a van and build it out and avoid the one big mistake that most people make. I will show you how I made van life completely free and a bunch of other stuff that people don't really talk about. If you'd like to join, click the link here or in the description, and I'll see you there.
I have a 2-burner induction stove, a little sink here. This one swivels. You can even swivel it outside if you need to spray someone outside, which happens. We have 30-gallon tank, so we can go pretty much all week. When our trips go longer than that, we might have to refill, but it's pretty rare. And we have the Insta-Hot, so that's really nice. Layout here, this is where we keep all of our silverware, and easy access drawer, refrigerator. Keeps us busy for a week or so. And then pots and pans, everything we need, and for our coffee. And then this is our emergency toilet. So sometimes traveling with 5 people, it's just a great peace of mind. We usually use truck stops or campsites. It's just great to know, especially when our kids were smaller, that you got a backup. It's a dry system. We don't have to touch anything wet. Kind of like a diaper genie. It just like wraps up, and then when you're done, I think it does like 10 to 15 flushes. When you're done, it's literally a bag that goes over the whole thing, and you put it in a dumpster, and that's it. We're so great. And then this is our trash. Trash and coffee grinder, because again, coffee. For storage, Ariane at Forged Vans did a really beautiful job on these cabinets. He book matched them and everything, but they have everything that we need. We keep all of our daily stuff here. We do stuff sacks for each kiddo. And then all of our kitchen stuff is here. And again, this is probably, we do towels and toiletries in this guy back here. We kept all of the cabinets to one side of the van, just to keep it to feeling open, and that way, we usually stick our littlest kid in this seat. Anyway, that's it. This is where we eat dinner, and with 5 kids and maybe some friends. Pretty big table, it swivels. There's a bench here. All of our systems are on this side, and our heating vents come out of these vents right here. And then on the other side, our water tank is down here. With still some extra storage, we keep some of our bedding down there. Yeah, we've been able to sit at least 8 people in here. This kind of camping is only more fun with friends. This also converts to a bed, and when this table comes down and the cushions come out, it's a little bit bigger than a queen, and when our kids sleep, actually all 3 of them sleep down here. This guy comes down. One of the reasons why we really like this system is how quiet it is. We often would get people sleeping down here. This is just about the size of a full, yeah. So my husband and I usually sleep up here. We've got the max fan. We put it going out. We have a window down here also for ventilation, and it works really well. Yeah, that's how we sleep 5 people in a little van.
All right, so like my wife mentioned, this dinette area turns into about a queen size bed that all 3 of our kids usually sleep on. Sometimes one of them will sleep beneath the bed on the floor. To convert it into a bed, we have a really comfortable foam mattress pad in this bench that I'll take out. The table drops down between the benches. The backrests sit on top of the table. Our other small table right up here fills the gap on the forwardmost part of the bed for support. 2 twin-size duvets, kind of European style. We each get our own duvet, and we're good to go. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is roughly a queen-size bed. Our kids are short enough, we're not big people, that usually the 3 of them can sleep this way for a little bit more width-wise room. Sometimes one of our kids, our youngest, our 10-year-old, will sleep under here on the floor. We put a camping sleeping pad on the floor, and he's nice and cozy down there, and that gives our 2 older kids a little bit more space up here. My wife and I usually sleep on the full bed up top. I'll drop that down so you can see what can be our 3-tiered bed system. Full on top, queen in the middle, and a single person on a sleeping pad down below if we want a little more space. All right, so we wanted to be able to live off the grid for the, usually 1 to 2 weeks at a time that we're on the road. So we had Forged Vans install a pretty capable electrical system. All Victron components, they're beneath me in this bench. 400 amp hours of batteries, the Victron 3000 watt inverter. The batteries can charge off of solar. I think we have about 400 watts of solar on the roof. We have a second alternator that was installed so that we can very quickly charge within maybe 2 or 3 hours on the road. All right, well, hey, thanks so much for checking out our van. It was a pleasure to be able to give you the 2-minute tour here. We're just so happy with this build that Forged Van helped us out with. I'll say too, we rent this van out on Outdoorsy when we're not using it. So feel free to check it out. I think the link will be in the description below.
If you didn't notice, I am offering a free online training which will help teach you how to make van life free or profitable. In this video, I will show you exactly how to buy a van, how to fit it out in a profitable way, and teach you how to avoid the mistakes that most people make, and all the other stuff that almost nobody else talks about. If you are thinking about converting a van or living van life, it'll be one of the most valuable things you will ever watch. Just click the link, register for free, and I'll see you there. Another great place to start is to get the van conversion guide. It's packed with useful information and includes 20 video lessons to help you convert a van. Check our website, all the information is there.